I lost my camera when I was out there. That bridge is going to get torn away, guarantee it. We're here at beautiful Royal National Park in Guatemala River. Now the mouth has opened. It's letting all sorts of goodies in there. We've got blue balls floating around. There's probably going to be some jellyfish as well. Hopefully no bump sharks have made their way in here. But we do have a bit of a surge of water coming in. Now you can see, have a look, there's actually waves here in Guatemala River. Oh, I've never seen that before. Doing some treasure hunting. Let's gear up and get out there. See you in the water, guys. Cheers. We always come across this awesome wildlife, and it's fresh water meeting the salt water, and there are some massive eels out there. A few of them are actually pretty confident, and they'll come right up to you. Our biggest challenge today while setting up our underwater grid lines is the amount of water and sand movement we have along with the trash. Our grid lines are going to be stuck in place. We're going to make them extra tight today. We're going to keep them really nice and snug due to the water and the amount that's moving through the mouth of the river here. This is going to ensure us the most treasure and of course beautiful wildlife. Here's a really interesting find. Stamped on the bottom side of it, old beer bottle this one is, 1966. I've found plenty of them in the past, but what's really exciting is there could be some old gold here too. Let's keep going. Using the X Pointer Max, this metal detector has the ability to tell between ferrous and non-ferrous targets. Non-ferrous targets are marked as a 0, ferrous as an X. It did come up as zeros, indicating a non-ferrous target. This could have in fact been a lost wedding ring. The tide is dropping lower than the mouth of the river, but I am still fighting against the current. Surge of water coming in through the mouth of the river has pushed me about 15 meters past my grid line. I'm fighting to get back, and this is at one point where I've lost my camera. For about 30 minutes there, thought it was gone forever. We've got our grid line back. I think so. Yeah, got locked down by that log over there as well. There's some massive tree trunks coming in. That river is just raging today. It's all coming in. Found a few things out there. Is that your wedding ring? It's the right one.
It's not the right one.
So I'm here with Leo, and that's Leo's father from Brazil, is that correct? Okay, we're here with Rodrigo. Now Rodrigo doesn't know much English or any English?
Any English.
No English, okay. That's good?
Good, good.
Good. It's good. That's a beautiful ring too, that.
Mate.
Definitely.
But
well, I came across it, I was just looking, I was trying to look for some stamps and all that. Pop back up, have a look at the area. I was just like, man, that is surface. So this ring has actually, when it was actually lost, Leo?
1 week ago.
1 week ago it's been lost. You can see like there's a fair bit of movement going out there in the water as well. Massive logs coming in. And that was only about maybe 3 or 4 centimeters underneath the surface. They're really awesome. But yeah, I'll give you that back to you, mate.
Thank you.
You're most welcome, man. And your mum is ecstatic as well.
Yeah.
Just as I thought that I found the owner's lost wedding ring, it wasn't it. This has got to be the worst, best day of underwater metal detecting I've had in the water. I was battling the tide. Big waves, big surges are trying to come in, make their way up the lagoon, while the lagoon is trying to break free. There is so much water in that lagoon trying to get out, while water is coming back in during the high tide. So it was like a whirlpool in there. I was out there for about 4 hours. The first 3 hours was battling that tide. I did lose my camera, and because I had my grid line set up, luckily 30 minutes later there was my camera sitting there in the sand right next to my grid line. I'm just thinking, can the day get any more worse? The issue I had to face today was that the owner lost his ring over 7 days ago. Now, if you're in, say, a slow moving river, a tidal area, maybe even a bay, now that's not a problem. The problem is when the mouth of a river opens up, there is a lot of movement. I'm not just talking about water, I'm talking about sand and everything buried in that sand. So that ring itself might not be in the same location the owner dropped it in. With that much water and sand movement, Who knows where this ring is going to be, but I haven't given up. I'm going to be out there again. We are metal detecting in a national park. More important than anything else, permission must be granted before we even step foot into that national park, especially with a metal detector. Free for the sea. When you're at the beach next to the park, pick up 3 pieces of trash, put it in a bin on the way home. If we all continue to do our part, our waterways are going to be a much beautiful place, not just for us, but for our children and their future. Don't forget to join us on Patreon for just $1 a month. Keeps us out there smashing that trash, reuniting lost property with their rightful owners. Unfortunately not today, that didn't happen, but next week we're going to gear back up. If the ring's there, we will find it. See you on the next hunt, guys. Cheers.